Okay, guys, welcome to break 667. Four boxer footy stars. Gonna rip straight into it. Okay, sorry guys, just checking some cameras and stuff. Hope the collecting is going well for you all. Getting those cards that you're chasing down. Alright, let's get ripping. Can't see the chat at the moment. So, not sure what's happening there. Straight up, guys, let's get into it. Middle. For the D's, Karen Paxman.
Do you want me to shut the door? I'm going to shut the door.
Alright, that's better now. The chat is good. Alright. Alright, we have a burst. Jaden Stevenson for the Roos. '30th anniversary. Jacob Hopper for the GWS Giants. Good start with these packs that don't want to just break on you. I have to get the scissors out so I can start this way. There we go. Right. For the Hawks, Jack Gunston, Ford 50 game breaker. We have the parallel Chloe Malloy for the Collingwood Magpies. And we have a 100-game milestone, Aiden Core for the Kangaroos. We have Xavier Dersman, excuse me, for the Port Power. Kira Bowers for the Fremantle Dockers. Oh man, these ones are shocking. Literally can't rip them open. Alright, another burst. Paul Seidman for the Adelaide Crows. Tommy Lynch for the Richmond Tigers. Parallel. Getting a thumbs up from that, thank you. Tom Liberatore for the Western Bulldogs. Not sure which ones I like better, the purple or the sunset coloured ones. And we have milestone games, Harry Cunningham for the Sydney Swans. Okay, we have our first numbers, and it is Buddy Franklin with a 2-meter Peter game breakers for the Bombers. And the numbered Buddy is 175 of 190. And where have I put my... Okay. Here I am thinking I was organised. I've moved everything without reaching distance. Right, okay, a fresh one. Okay. And Sydney Swans is Kelly. Well done, Kelly. Buddy Franklin on the board. Get it. Josh Kennedy for the Eagles Starburst. And their purple, parallel, Callum Mills for the Swannies. And we have for the Tigers, Daniel Rioli, 100-game milestone. And we have purple parallel, Tom McDonald for the D's. And Nick Naitanui, 200 games for the West Coast Eagles. And we have Jeremy Cameron for the Cats, Starburst. And we have a Brownlow Predictor. Game breaker Jack Marnie for the Roos. And the wildcard West Coast Eagles. Brownlow Predictor numbered 136 of 185. Well done, Patrick, on hitting that one. The wild card. We have Game Breakers, Big Tom DeConning for the Blues. Man, these fucking packets. Rip something. We have Liam Jones, Burst for the Blues also. We have Riley Thilthorpe game breakers for the Adelaide Crows. And the purple parallel Hugh McCluggage for the Brisbane Lions. Instant win. Have a purple parallel as well. Lucky Shoal for the Adelaide Crows. Brody Grundy 30th anniversary for the Magpies. And we have a Josh Kelly burst for the GWS. Purple Alice Parker for GWS Giants. And we have a Caleb Sarong burst for the Fremantle Dockers. We have Tom Hickey for the Sydney Swans. And we have another burst, Hugh Greenwood for the Gold Coast Suns. And we have our classified. And it is Big Tex Walker for the Adelaide Crows. Number 220 of 270. Well done there, Graham Hooper on the Adelaide Crows. 99% sure Graham is a Adelaide collector. Put Big Texie there. Well done, Graham. And then we have Adam Sard, purple for the Blues. A couple of packs left in this first box. And we have our blue. It is Jared Lyons for the Brisbane Lions. And numbered 62 of 190 for Brisbane. And that is Chris Walkley. Well done, Chris. Also come with a Mitch McGovern parallel. Right, last one from box one. Alrighty, we have Will Hayward for the Sydney Swans game breaker. And then box one is down. Moving right along, ladies and gents. Box number two. We'll start this one off with Alex Sexton Game Breakers for the Gold Coast Suns. Oh, excuse me. Alrighty, we have classified Josh Kennedy for the Sydney Swans. Another one's for the Swannies. Well done. Number 138 of 270. Also come with the Dusty Parallel. Nice hit there, Kelly, with the Josh Kennedy. And we have Kirsty Lamb for the Western Bulldogs. 30 years gold. Big Tomahawk Game Breaker Ford 50 for the Geelong Cats. Oh man. I'll try to open these up all upside down, I reckon, the way I'm going. Alright, we have our blue Liam Stocker for Carlton, numbered 74 of 190 for the Blues. Well done, Kate. Put that one front and center because it's the Blues. Why not, eh? Also come with the Seb Ross 150 game milestone for the Saints. Alright. Jack Graham, 30 years gold for the Richmond Tigers. We have Lincoln McCarthy for the Brisbane Lions, game breaker. And we have Jared Lyons, purple. We have Luke Ryan, purple for the Fremantle Dockers. Alright. Still side bottom purple for the Collingwood Magpies. Runner purple here, Robbie Gray for the Port Power. And we have our burst. Pickett for the D's. Kazaya, I believe it's pronounced. I'm not 100% on that, but we'll run with that. And we have another D's. Maxi Gorm, 150 game milestone. Instant win. I'll get left to rounding them off after the break, and I'll throw them in the winners bunch of cards that we send out. And we have our numbers. It is Luke Shuey for West Coast Eagles. Number 69 of 190. Luke Shuey. It's a nice looking card. Well done, Patrick. On another Eagles card. Bit of a theme going on here with some birds. With the Eagles. Got the Swannies. Got the Crows. Hello, Graham. Thanks for joining. Joined us, so you've joined in possible break. These packets just don't want to open for me right now. Maybe it's setting the mark. It's going to be a big one coming out later, maybe. You never know. Brisbane Lions. Eric Hipwood, 100 game milestone for the Brizzy Lions. I hope everyone that is watching Chase is going well for this series. We have another burst. Marley and Pickett for the Richmond Tigers. And we have Chelsea Randall for the Adelaide Crows. And we have Jack Gunston for the Hawks. Burst. Yeah, these are nice texts. They're nice looking cards, the classified cards. As I said, for most of these cards, they don't do them much justice in the hand. Been long burst for the Saints. And we have Cole Langford for the Essendon Bombers. Burst. And we have James Aish, 100 game milestone for the Fremantle Dockers. We have Jack Billings, game breakers for the St Kilda Saints. It looks like I've seen a purple. Yep, it was Clayton Oliver for the D's. Brandon Starcevich for the Brisbane Lions. Burst. We have Adam Treloar for the Western Bulldogs. Burst. Good to see some Doggies Treloar cards. Jaden Stevenson for the Kangaroos. And Caleb Poulter for the Collingwood Magpies. Burst. And we have Chad Wingard for the Hawks. And we have Rowan Marshall for the Saints. Purple. Cam Guthrie for the Geelong Cats. Purple. And we have Connor Rosie game breaker for the Port Power. And we have Big Oscar Allen game breaker Ford 50 for the West Coast Eagles. Matt Rao for the Gold Coast Suns. And we have Mitch Georgiades for the Port Power Starburst. And last packet for box number 2, guys. Of course, it's going to open like a son of a bitch for me. And we have Luke Dowhouse 200 game milestone for the Cats. And that is 2 boxes down with 2 to go. And I've just given Liam Stocker a bit of a what for, and he's bowled over Josh Kennedy in the process. It's only a matter of time. I'll just fix that up before we continue. This is your first break watching me, guys. I have mentioned that I'll try some different camera angles over the next couple of weeks while I get set up. Help the guys out at Fastbreak. Alright, we have a Jack Martin purple for the Blues. Fixing it back up, put them in the wrong one. And we have Shane McAdam for the Adelaide Crows. We have Isaac Rankin for the Gold Coast Suns. Starburst. We have Lance Buddy Franklin Purple Parallel. We have Jacob Wiedering for the Blues. 100 games. Big fan of Wiedering. Down back. Does well for the Blues. Have his work cut out this season though, with Jonesy gone. Right. We have Marcus Bontempelli, game breaker for the Western Bulldogs. And if you do get sick of my Carlton talk, please tell me, because I do know what it feels like when Laff goes on about a certain player we won't mention. Tim Kelly, purple for the West Coast Eagles. And we have Jack Rewalt, game breaker, Ford 50 for the Tigers. Right, we have Liam Henry for the Fremantle Dockers, game breaker. And we have Zach Jones, purple for the Saints. Jack Graham for the Richmond Tigers. And we have David Mundy for the Fremantle Dockers. A few hits piling up for every team there, which is good. Bit of mixture for everyone. Everyone hit something. Can we have instant win? As mentioned, you don't hit a numbered card, or I'll send it out, or Black might even random them off and I'll send them out in the packages of cards, guys. We have a Josh Kennedy 30-year card for the Swannies. And we have the numbers. It is Mason Redman for the Essendon Bombers. Numbered 016 of 190 for the Bombers. That is Donna. Well done, Donna. There was a purple Haynes as well for GWS in there. Okay, Alex Pearce for the Fremantle Dockers. And we have our blue. And it is Cody Waitman for the Western Bulldogs. Numbered 105 of 190. And a Mitch Lewis, purple for the Hawks. Western Bulldogs is Luke. Well done, Luke. We have Daniel Lloyd, Starburst for GWS Giants. Right. We have McCreary for the Collingwood Magpies Game Breaker. And we have Josh Kennedy, gold 30 years for the West Coast Eagles. And we have a Brownlow predictor, guys. Who's it going to be? It is Big Charlie Dixon for the Port Power. Numbered 054 of 185. Port is Mitchell. Well done, Mitchell, on the Charlie Dixon Brownlow predictor. Can Charlie win the Charlie? Also, Milestone Lemons for Gold Coast Suns. need some music in the background or something. Is that because you can hear what's happening in the background, or because it's just a dull sound? And I don't talk much. We have Big Harry, 30 years. We have Emma Kearney for North. What sort of music should we crank up, Jackson? What would be the flavour for the break? Ellie Blackburn for the Western Bulldogs. We have Adam Sard Burst for the Blues. And we have Josh Kelly, GWS. Metallica, I'd be all for that. Big Metallica fan. Right, Nick Nat Nui with the hair going everywhere burst. Got the Master of Puppets album on, or any one of their many albums. Christian Petrarca for the D's. Game breaker. And we have Alex Sexton, 150 game for the Gold Coast Suns. And we have Dawson Heppel. Purple. Ben McKay, North Melbourne Burst. I swear I'll call Ben McKay's name out several times in every break. Cards going everywhere. And we have classified, and it is Tipper for the Essendon Bombers, 177 of 270. Very nice hit there. That one's also for Donna. Okay, down to 4 packs in this box. And we have Nick Haynes, 150 milestone. Amy McDonald for the Geelong Cats. And we have Jed Buse for the Geelong Cats. Burst. And Lance Franklin to round out that box for the Sydney Swans. Burst. So 3 down, guys. 1 box left. We've had 2 Brownlow predictors out of the 3 boxes. Not bad odds. Let's see what we can pull out of this final box. Got a couple, if you can see it on the other camera, I hope. Alright, let's go. Alright, another knick-knack burst for the Eagles. Instant win. And we have a Josh Battle. Numbers for the St Kilda Saints. Number 29 of 190. For the Saints. St Kilda is Nathan. Well done, Nathan. Also the rich purple for the Brisbane Lions. I haven't entered one myself. I don't actually know anyone that has. Be interested to know what actually, if anyone has instantly won anything. And I just said earlier, Ben McKay's, I keep popping up on my breaks. And what happens? Ben McKay burst for the Roos. And we have DBJ for the Power, 30 years gold. And we have another gold, Nathan Fife for the Fremantle Dockers. What a player he is. And we have Isaac Rankin for the Suns burst. And we have Jamie Stanton for the Suns, purple. And for those watching at home, no, I don't have Homer Simpson hands. This camera just makes my hands look yellow. Moving on, Michael Walters, purple for the Fremantle Dockers. We have Ben King for the Gold Coast Suns. We have Scott Pendlebury, purple for the Collingwood Magpies. We have another burst, Lance Buddy Franklin for the Swannies. And we have certified, and it is Liam Shields for the Hawks. Numbered 147 of 270 for Hawthorn. That one is going to Bradley Stone. Well done, Bradley. And the Liam Shields. Just another bird to the pile of numbered hits. And we have a David Mundy Fremantle Dockers burst. We have Lukey Dowhouse Game Breakers for Geelong. We have Caniglio 150 game milestone for GWS. And we have Ed Langdon 100 games, not 100 end, for the Melbourne Demons. And we have another Port, Big Charlie, Game Breakers for the Power. We have Daniel Lloyd, GWS, Burst. And we have our blue, it is Caleb Sarong for the Fremantle Dockers, numbered 38 of 190. Is that his jumper number? Would not have a clue. Fremantle Dockers, well done for Bradley Stones. I hope it is his jumper number, but as I said, I don't know. As well as the Lukey Parker Sydney purple. Oh, we've hit another Brownlow. You know what? I'll wait till the very end to reveal that one. Leave that one there. Parker up. We have Taron Thomas, purple for the Roos. We have Jimmy Webster, 100 games for the Sainers. And is that a parallel? It is a parallel. So we have another one we'll random off or stick in with someone who doesn't hit a numbered card in this break. And we have Ben King, 30 years gold card for the Gold Coast Suns. Poor bloke. Looking forward to a big season, I'm sure. Alrighty. We have Jed Buse for Geelong. Starburst. We have Jamie Cripps for the West Coast Eagles. Game breaker. Anyone just tuning in now, I will go through all the hits, guys, at the end so you don't miss out. And we have a Shane McAdam burst for the Adelaide Crows. And there is a Brownlow predictor we've parked up. And we'll reveal last once these packs are gone. And we are looking at Reece Conker, 150 games for Fremantle. We have Rhiannon Watt for the Saints. Purple. Brody Smith, purple for the Adelaide Crows. We have Jack Riewoldt, purple for the Tigers. Tyler Hanks for the Demons, purple. And Eric Hipwood for the Brisbane Lions, 450 game breaker. Jaeger, purple. Down to the second to last packet. And we have a Adam Sard burst for the Blues. And now we will reveal the Brownlow predictor. Okay, with a Maxi King game breaker for the Saints. And it is Mitch Duncan for Geelong Cats. What a hit that one is. Numbered 158 of 185. Should poll pretty well, I believe, this year. Huge hit there for the Geelong Cats. And Geelong is Geordie Barr. Well done, Geordie. Had a lot of birds in the numbered cards, and we finish off with a cat to chase them away. Well done. I will go through all the hits, guys. As you've just seen, we've got a Mitch Duncan for the Cats. We have a West Coast Eagles wild card. We have Big Charlie Dixon for the Port Power. We have a Tipper classified for the Dons. Liam Shields for the Hawks. Big Tex Walker for the Crows. Josh Kennedy for the Swannies. Numbers wise, we have a Josh Battle for the Sooners. We have Buddy Franklin for the Swannies. We have Redmond for the Dons. And we have Shuey for the West Coast Eagles. Wrapping up the Blues, we have Caleb Sarong. We have Cody Waitman. We have Jared Lyons. And the last one we did hit was Liam Stocker. So, they are all the hits, guys. Thank you for those that tuned in. I have... Those 4 boxes were done pretty quickly for someone who hasn't done too many like that. So, maybe... tomorrow night we might even be able to list another 4-boxer, or I'll speak to the guys at Fastbreak and see what they want to do. Alright, that's it. Thanks for you guys tuning in. Keep your eyes on the page, and good luck going forward. Thanks for tuning in.